Man, I've been going through some rapid changes lately. Ever since I graduated college, I feel like I've been just kind of evolving. A lot of things have changed for me. I got an apartment. First time moving out of my parents' house officially, right? And paying my own bills, doing my own thing. I got a job right out of college and it pays me well, so I'm able to enjoy my free time whenever I can find it. One thing that I really appreciate about my journey though is that I feel like I'm in a phase right now of like self-discovery. You know what I mean? And really just learning about myself and learning about the things that I think are important, the things that matter to me. You know, growing up, I've always like kind of put that to the side and really try to live up to other people's expectations of me. You know, I feel like I'm in a phase right now where I gotta be a little bit selfish, you know, and I feel like I've always thought selfishness is a bad thing, but it's not always bad. Nah, I mean, you gotta be selfish sometimes. Sustainably, you have to be selfish. You have to sustain yourself. One way that I've really found that helped me in sustaining myself is mindfulness. Right before college, I was introduced to the concept of mindfulness, and I really started looking into it, and I was like, what is this, you know? And as I did more research, I found more and more information and more things that I didn't even know existed, and it was a whole new world for me, and I loved it, you know? I thought I was just upset that I didn't know about this sooner, you know, this concept. And one of the main avenues, or I guess catalysts, you could say, for getting to this state of mindfulness is Buddhism. You know, after listening to philosophers like Alan Watts over YouTube videos, if you haven't heard of him, he has a lot of YouTube videos where he does his speeches. He got me into the idea of, okay, there's a whole new way of thinking out here. And then I learned about an author and a Buddhist author named Thich Nhat Hanh. And he just blew my mind, you know, with his books. His books were just crazy. During my time in college, I read his book for the first time called Understanding Our Minds. That book was just crazy. I'm gonna actually do a review of that book one day, hopefully. And so stick around if you want to hear my insights on that. But that book was just dumb, just stupid, just dumb. Unfortunately, the author, Thich Nhat Hanh, he passed away, I think, a year ago or 2 years ago. And so it's not unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. He lived his life, and I don't want to see death as like an unfortunate thing. He transcended, I guess. I'm still learning about the ideas around death, and around grief and around dealing with death. But anyways, yeah, he passed away. But I'm so grateful that I was introduced to him during his lifetime, because I was able to really follow his videos and just kind of like learn about him while he's alive. I think we tend to learn about these people, these influential people, when they're dead, and that's kind of sucks. So I'm glad that I was able to learn about him during his life. So today I just wanted to try something new and actually pick one of his books and kind of just pick out my insights in random page of his book and kind of share that with you guys. I think it'll be a great way for me to not only build a connection with you guys, but you guys can really see my thought process and how I get to my ideas. So hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I will, because there's a lot of books that I have bought from him, but I'm actually just gonna pull from a series of books that he has called How To, right? And so let's get to them. And they're really cute little, tiny little books about how to just be mindful and pretty much in any facet of life. How to relax. He has a book on how to love, has a book on how to focus, how to connect, how to sit, how to eat, how to see, how to fight, how to even walk, how to walk. And so it's cute little, tiny little books right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick a random page in the book and we're just gonna read it together. And after we're gonna talk about it, talk about what he says. Each page has a little passage to it, so I think it's cool for us to kind of just share our insights. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the pages that we randomly pulled together. You know, I'm gonna share my insights, but I would love to see what the audience, what you guys are thinking about the pages, and I suggest you buy these books too because they're really dope. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm actually gonna randomly pick, so I'm just gonna shuffle it up here. Shuffle it up, right? Shuffle it up. Shuffle it up. I'm gonna shuffle it up. Shuffle it up. So I'm gonna pick a random book here. Let's pick this one. Boom. How to See. Cool. Probably do a more efficient way next time. I'm thinking of making this a series, so let me know what you guys think. We can call it Off the Shelf. Pretty much just picking a book off my shelf and talking about it. So, so we got the book How to See, Thich Nhat Hanh. Super small book, easy to read. So let's pick a random page from the book here. Forgiveness. All right, let's get into it. When you could see all the causes that led to another person's actions, forgiveness arises naturally. You can't force yourself to forgive. Only when you truly understand the causes and conditions that have made someone act the way they did can you have compassion and forgive them. Then forgiveness and release arises naturally. Forgiveness is the fruit of awareness and insight, the result of really seeing someone and understanding their suffering. Understanding someone else's challenges and suffering, you can accept and even love that person just as they are. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? That one's pretty powerful. I know that a lot of people around me say that they don't want to forgive. Like they think of forgiveness as weakness. Forgiving someone as some form of like allowing what happened to perpetuate itself, right? To continue. When you forgive someone, you're almost like you're forgetting. But forgiving does not mean forgetting. It doesn't mean forgetting. You're not forgetting when you forgive. You're only practicing awareness, and through your awareness, you find an understanding for the other person's actions. When another person does something to harm you, you have to see through their actions, see to their being, and you know that they're only acting this way because of past traumas, past pains, past suffering and challenges, and they're acting out their pain. They are unconsciously acting out their pain. And as someone who practices awareness and practices mindfulness, it's our responsibility to have compassion for those people that are unconsciously acting out. It's our responsibility because it's not entirely their fault. It is a collection of events that caused them to act this way. And these events weren't entirely in their control. The causes and conditions that have made someone act the way they did. When you understand these causes and conditions, then you can have compassion for them and forgive them. Say your boyfriend or girlfriend cheated on you, God forbid, God forbid that happens. But it happens. Do you forgive them? Do you forgive them for their actions? Do you hold on to a grudge? Is holding on to the grudge doing anything for you? I would say no. I would say holding on to the grudge does nothing for you. And I think the people that say that forgiveness is weakness, I feel like those people are the ones that have never really tried it. Never really tried to forgive. Because forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is strength. It requires you to be strong to forgive, especially when someone does something so horrible as that. Yeah, let's just move on to the next quote. Let's see here. Let's pick another one. You guys want to hear it? All right. The nature of craving and happiness. Much of our suffering depends on our perceptions and desire. When we don't get what we want, we suffer. But the truth is that sometimes we do get what we want, and yet we suffer even more. Maybe it's not what we thought it was. It doesn't have the desired effect, or it changes something else in our lives for the worst. Sometimes after we get the thing we thought we wanted, we don't treasure it anymore, and we want something else instead. People tend to think of happiness in terms of having plenty of fame, power, wealth, and sensual pleasures. But we know that craving these objects can bring a lot of suffering. So we need to have a very different understanding of happiness. If we cultivate peace in ourselves, then clarity, compassion, and courage will arise. We have to look deeply in order to see the true nature of the object of our craving. When we recognize it clearly, it will lose its appeal, and we will be free. Whoa. The nature of craving and happiness. What are you craving? You're watching this video. Are you on YouTube because you're craving something? Is there some need or want that's unmet, and that's why you clicked on this video? What are some of your desires? What are the things, external things, that you need or you think you need to be happy? What are those things? This is a safe space. I would love for this place, this YouTube channel, to be a safe space, right? Where we have 3 intentions and we hold on to these 3 intentions for dear life. We have no judgment, no repercussions, and unconditional love. Understand that those are the 3 intentions for this channel. This is a safe space. So share if you would like. I'm going to share. Of course, I have cravings. I have desires that are external. That is why I'm on my spiritual journey. I'm on my spiritual journey because I've always thought that to be successful, to win in life, means you have to have the things. You have to have these things, right? Power, respect, wealth, fame, sensual pleasures. You have to have these things because that's what wealthy people have, right? But I'm learning that your internal purpose is where wealth really is found. Imagine yourself as a beggar, right? You're a beggar and you're sitting on a box, and I, the stranger, come up to you and you ask me to give you a coin, a nickel. And I ask you, as the stranger, I'm asking you, what's in the box? What's in the box? Because you're the beggar. What's in the box? What's in the box you're sitting on? And you don't know. You've never opened the box. And I asked you to open the box and see what's inside. And then to your surprise, you open the box and you find a pot of gold. You see the box is filled with gold. I love this quote. And this quote is from the book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And I kind of talk about this in my first video, my previous video. So check that out after this video if you guys would like. I'm going to link it in the description below, where he talked about that is your life. The box is within you. All the treasures you could ever want are within you. All you have to do is look inside. Not inside any box, as in the parable that I just mentioned to you, but I'm the stranger that's telling you to look inside yourself. And you could find that you are already everything that you would ever need. You already have it inside. And so that's what this quote says to me, right? It says that the nature of craving and happiness is the source of our suffering. The nature of craving are external things. Nature of wanting and needing is the ego. That's the ego telling you that you're not enough, that you don't have it yet. And you need to do something, get something, go somewhere, be with someone to be happy, to be saved. Your salvation lives in the future. It's not in the present moment. Your salvation is somewhere else. It's in the past or in the future. It can't be in the present. And it is. It's right here, right now, in this present moment. Right? Everything you could ever want. I think that's really powerful. I think that's amazing. That everything you can ever want is right within you. And you just have to have the courage to look inside the box and find that you are filled with gold. That's all I wanted to share with you guys for today. I guess I needed to share that with you today. And so I'm glad I was able to do that. And I hope you guys found some value out of it. And if you like videos like this, please they say that it's helpful for the algorithm if you like it and subscribe to my channel and share my videos and comment and do all those things, hit the bell, let me know, validate me so I can continue these videos for you. Validate me through your subscription, through your presence. So I appreciate your presence. And if you're still watching this, thank you. And I'm going to be doing more videos like this. Again, we're going to title this right now. We're titling it called Off the Shelf. Off the Shelf. This is a series where I'm just going to pull out a stack of books, stack them. Maybe you guys can suggest some books for me and I can buy them and we can read them together, go through some insights together. That'll be dope. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. And I will see you in the next video and have a great day.